I'm the baddest bitch. You ain't the baddest when you can't remember a motherfucking routine.
Conversation and community. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing Zeus Network's Joseline Hernandez, Joseline's Cabaret Atlanta Season 2, Episode 4 or 5. I really don't know, y'all. It's already late. Get into it. So this episode kicks us off with the recap, okay? Remember, Boss Tech and Chanel were doing this poorly acted scene, okay? Oh my gosh, Barbie left. I don't know why she left. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The girls were just pretty much saying Barbie left. It was all good just a week ago. You know, they just made up and this, that, and the third. Why did she leave? Now we have to go tell Joseline, which Chanel TSO was just like, you know, I'm nervous because, you know, Joseline's a live wire. So the girls go ahead and, you know, hurry their way over to Joseline's, and she's like, you know, come in, I'm over here, you know, about to make me some money, about to have me a sale, selling my Hey May t-shirts, okay? Hey May, I see you looking like a clown like you always do. Oh my God. Joseline has given us, Joseline, it's like, I don't know who came first. I don't know who came first, but in my mind, Nene Leakes, Tiffany Haddish, girl, Tiffany Pollard, New York, Joseline, okay? Because she gave us, how you doing, maid? Hey, maid. Like, come on. But Joseline said, you know, she was about to sell a couple of these t-shirts. Which, if y'all been around for any of my Zeus networks, you know, One More Chance. Remember they tried to throw in that they sold t-shirts literally like season, or the last episode of the season. Joseline knows how to capitalize on the moment, and I love to see it. I love that for her. Boss Tech and Chanel TSO was like, everything is packed. Barbie left, and you know, Joseline is pissed off, like, what? Wait a minute. Why she left? Why would she leave? And Joseline is genuinely upset. She was like, yeah, she was asking a roommate. She's like, yeah, now it's gonna have me looking crazy because I'm her roommate. Like, girl, you her roommate. You ain't her twin. Y'all ain't in cahoots with each other all like that. Y'all share a room, don't mean y'all share a brain. But Boss Tech was like, yeah, well, it was a little bit of an issue, and I think that Barbie is afraid of Yummy P. And she was like, wait a minute, Yummy? Joseline was like, wait a minute. She couldn't even understand because Yummy is like this big. Wait.
Yes,
Hold on. She was like, yeah, well, Yummy started she had a witch fit last night. I'm like, what? Never heard of a witch fit. And I really just think Barbie got scared. Joseline pretty much just said, I know that girl in real life. I can go pull up to her house with her kids and her pimp and her man and her dog and let her know what it is. Really pissed. So in the transitions, you know, they're giving us, you know, Zeus Networks to give us a good old cute overhead drone situation on the estate, and they, you know, featured one of Joseline's songs, and it was so dope. I was like, ooh, this is what the Puerto Rican princess that we wanted. If you've been a fan of Joseline, you know her music has been okay. So this right here, that's about, I'm into that. Actually, I ain't even gonna lie, I went over to Apple Music to hear on the level. What she talking about? Okay, so y'all gonna get all these projects, all of them. And the next scene, we have Joseline on the phone with apparently Barbie. She calling her all type of $2 whores, all type of $1 D-sucks, all type of, you know, everything but a child of God. Chanel and them all sit down. Chanel, Boss Tech, and Joseline sit down, and they were, and Lexi Blow, and they were just talking about like how Chanel was riding around the house pretty much being Barbie's puppy dog and lap dog and this, that, and the third. And she was like, no, well, I don't want y'all. She was drunk explaining. No, y'all, well, I just want y'all to know that I'm my own person. And at the end of the day, I was just living, I was in the room with her. And I don't want you guys to think that and I'm just like, girl, what? So she just explained, well, she was the first person that you know, we linked up as soon as we got off the plane, and we just stood like, girl, are you kidding me? That's like, what? Where's the rationale in that? Like, even though y'all came here together, you still gonna have to make your own connection, sis. Because anyway, moving on. Lucky says she's disappointed because she actually wanted to compete. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to go toe to toe with her because, you know, she really wasn't done with her, honestly. She was throwing all her stuff out, using all her mic. Joseline got strong. You could tell she you know, she I don't know what she pressed or what she lift, but she doing something. Threw all her stuff out, threw her Louis bag, like she gonna have to come get this from here. She gonna have to come get this from here. Like, Barbie is scared of you, girl. She ain't doing that. Joseline was just like, you know what, I gave you opportunity after opportunity. I put you on the map, and you gonna leave me. I really felt like she felt, bitch, I brought you out here, you're my real friend in real life. You gonna leave, and now it's like less girls to choose from. You know, it was just a waste of space, honestly. And, you know, Barbie pulls up. She said, then you gonna have the nerve to have some bum ass trick come pull up to my house to pick up this stuff. That dude, whoever he whoever he was, though, you can tell he didn't even want no parts. Like, man, this girl got me out here. He went out there and picked her stuff up, though. The girls come outside. She in the car, like, yeah, they just talking and, like, you know, rubbing it all in her face, lucky hitting splits. I'm just like, girl, very, very ghetto. Oh, what I forgot to mention was when Chanel started drunk splaining, Sapphire just kind of pops off at her like, no, because I don't like you. No, because I don't like you. Isn't me like she kind of looks like one Black China a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe not like, if like Black China and Treasure were hybrid, she would look like Sapphire. Y'all think about that. Or I think she also too looks like Jada in the face a little bit. She looked like Jada a little bit. So she like, yeah, girl, you was acting like her lap dog, so I'm gonna give you this. And she like threw some dog treats at her. Chanel was like, I don't even know why you have those. That's really weird. Like, it was weird. And Joseline was just sitting there like watching, seeing how it was all gonna play out and shit like that. It's just a lot. Sapphire just said she's tired of being nice, and she was like, in the confessional, she was like, she not gonna do nothing. We already know she's scary. We know she weak. Then why are you doing that? Then, why you picking up somebody you know is scared? Okay. Moving right along. Ladies are getting ready for rehearsal. Finally, these women are actually dancing and doing what they are here to do. So they packed them all up in their little Sprinter, girl. They're on their way to the dance studio. Miss Natural mentions it's a good energy. The vibe feels different. The house feels different. You know, the girls kind of agree. Get there, they're all stretching. They're getting ready to dance. Joseline comes out with her pasties. This time she has a censer, and then she has a little marijuana leaf. I don't know, she had a line of pasties out because mama, she'll stay in some pasties, honestly. This is the third time, this is her uniform. She said, I'm going to show you guys a chair dance, and you know, this is y'all gonna do it twice. I'm gonna do it twice, and whoever can do it, whatever, I guess that kind of like wins the challenge or whatever. So she does the chair dance. Girl, I would insert a clip, which we already know how y'all feel about me inserting clips, but it was just butt and titties. I just can't, so imagine. The dancer, like, you know, Joseline was doing what she needed to do. So, but before they get into it, Joseline had to circle back for Boss Tech because my mom didn't like that she went to go get her hair done. She said, you're standing in front of me with all this beautiful hair. I don't understand why you didn't come to practice. So they tried to, you know, let the girls decide. She was trying to be fair. I'm going to let the girls decide on if you can stay in practice or not. She said, raise your hand if you want her to stay. Raise your hand if you want her to not practice today. It was half and half. Big Lex speaks up. Oh, well, at the end of the day, it's a competition, it's that and the third. So Miss Natural was like, yeah, I think we should just let her stay. You know, it's a good energy in the house. Let's just get it. Let's go. Big Lex is like, okay, so if we get this money, if I get the $10,000, we supposed to split it and run around and go, oh, we're all kumbaya. And she was like, nah, I'm not saying it like that. So Joseline was like, you know what, Lex, you're right. It is a competition for that reason. I'm not going to let you, you know, whatever. I'm not going to let you participate. So Boss Tech bows out gracefully and she dips. He also chimes in and she's just like, listen, y'all, we're supposed to be a team. But before that, let me back up some. Yummy was just like, oh, well, it's a team. You know, we're supposed to be a choreography, you know, the choreography. What she call it? The choreography. You know, we're supposed to be doing this together. And Lex was like, well, it's going to be a team of 4, not 11. So I'm not your teammate right now. She is just, why don't I see it for her, y'all? What is it? What is it? Why can't I get into her yet? I don't know. Miss Natural, they're just trying to, you know, they're bantering back and forth, and Yummy had to let them know, first of all, I'm here because I want to dance. I don't care about being no bottom bitch. I want to be at the top anyway. Ooh, she turns around, she's addressing all of the women. Joseline was kind of stepping back and looking back because she kind of commanded her respect in that moment, and they do it. Joseline does her dance, boom. So she's like, who want to give it a try after seeing it one time? And Yummy was the first to volunteer. She stopped her. That's not it. So she said, Lucky, I want to see you do it. This is the second time, okay, that Lucky has yet to volunteer first. It's always been Yummy P. And Joseline has to be the one to be like, Lucky, come here. I want to see you do it. Lucky does it. She messes it up. Okay, so she said, I'm going to teach y'all girls again. Miss Natural's in the confession like, y'all, this is really a lie. I just can't. The case may be. And then come to find out, Miss Natural is a Scorpio. No wonder I like her so much. I'm a Scorpio sun. So I'm like, girl, no wonder I like you so much, Miss Natural. Peep me with the natural. Y'all see me? Okay. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video, okay, since we're on the subject, even though we're not, but we are right now. Moving right along. So Joseline says, you know what, I'm going to do a step-by-step with y'all, which is kind of hard to follow a little bit. You might be like a couple of paces off, a couple of steps off if you're trying to keep up with somebody who's doing it live and in the flesh, you know? The girls are trash. The girls are trash. She starts digging into Yummy. Yummy, you sitting here talking about you such a great dancer. You think you're such a great dancer, but you're not. You can't even get the steps. She was just sitting there looking like, okay. She lets them know, y'all memory ain't shit. Y'all running here drinking Hennessy and smoking weed and popping peas, but y'all can't remember a simple dance step. She said, if it was me, I would have done it after the second time. I know that's the thing. I am that great. I am a dancer. I said, oh, Joseline, okay. Struggling too, y'all. Lex is really struggling. You could tell she's just a regular old stripper hoe. Like, you know what I mean? Just because you know how to twerk. And that's what she said. I'm in a club. They drunk. They just want to see my butt clap. They ain't worried about no choreography. I'm drunk half the time. I'm just doing whatever. So to try to say they're going to get it in watching you twice. Come on. It is, but Joseline, like, she had me screaming. She was so pissed off they couldn't remember that what you call him, the Ike Turner popped out in her. I'm like, dang, Joseline ain't no joke. She said, I'm gonna do it again. In the process of doing it again, Aqua runs out because her wig fell off, and they show a clip of, you know, her kind of moving. When she comes back at the end of the dance, she said, oh, my wig fell off, whatever the case may be. Joseline said, well, when we're in a cabaret show, you got to keep going. You got to make sure, I don't care what fall off, you have to keep going because it's going to mess up the synchronicity. And I'm just like, girl, first of all, why you got on this synthetic wig? And if you got on this synthetic wig, I know it got combs in it. Why you ain't just secure the wig so you can secure the bag? You get what I'm saying? And then the wig she was giving in the confessional card, like, where you think you at? You know you was going to dance rehearsal and you didn't secure your synthetic wig? Anyways, they wrap it up. So in the process, she said Joseline, she heard that in the process of Aqua running out, she was trying to get out. Was like, oh, she disrespected somebody on the network, apparently one of the producers. So Joseline was pretty much like, you messed up. You disrespected the wrong person. You need to apologize. And in the process of that, she calls all of the girls all around her, and you know, she's like, yeah, this hoe want to go home because of that nasty wig and all this. I'm like, Joseline, you are not building camaraderie here, sis. So, all the girls are starting to be like, well, I was taking up for you. Which reminds her, too, that, like, I was toe-to-toe, face-to-face with Big Lex because of you. And she's just like, yeah, I'm ready to go home, I'm ready to go home. Her attitude was just terrible. And Joseline continues to rag on this girl, and you busted, and you da-da-da-da, so you want to go home. So you want to go home. I'm like, girl, we ain't never going to see no eliminations because all the girls is eliminating themselves. And, honestly, I feel like, you know, she wasn't hearing it. She wasn't hearing it. Then this whole viral coughing, you coughing at me, moment that Joseline said, I watched it. That girl was doing that on purpose. And when you know females, you know what's up. Like, she was like, if I'm looking at you, like, girl, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the passive aggressiveness. That's what she was doing. Very passive aggressive. Like, you knew what she was doing. And Joseline called her out on it now. Did she handle it the right way? No. Lucky just pretty much said, like, I knew that Joseline was going to put her hands on her. But she didn't. The girls were just sitting back talking. If you watch that scene, Big Lex, you see her hair is out. She got the scarf at the top, okay, to keep her frontal out, her frontal down. And then she got the nice hair. She looked like she got the hair looked like a, you know, a nice spot. You see her like doing all emotions. So I'm like, oh yeah, something about to go down. And then out of nowhere, she just attacked her. Like, she just attacked that girl. She was making TV. I don't feel like she really whatever. And then she kind of was like looking around too. Lex is trying to make a name for herself in this way that's like Big Lex the bully. People like that fight at the drop of a dime. I don't know, to me it just gives trauma. I don't know, just like, what are you so upset for? You don't even know this girl for real in real life. You know, you trying to either put on for the cameras, like, that's just, you know, you want to be Joseline's little minion because you know she's trying not to fight. I don't know, I just didn't feel like she had to fight her when you was the one who said something about her, the baby she aborted. So it was just weird. We all know that it's going to be some drama for your mama next week. I can't wait to tune in. I can't wait for Baddies too on Zeus Network. As always, make sure you subscribe. I'd really truly appreciate it. Like this video too. I'm gonna be posting this late, y'all, so like the video, okay? It'll help me out. As always, I am sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.